The Book of Enoch. An ancient text, shrouded in mystery, it speaks of angels and fallen angels, of cosmic secrets and apocalyptic visions. This book is a puzzle piece from a forgotten time, offering a glimpse into a world beyond our own. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church embraces the Book of Enoch as sacred scripture, a testament to its enduring power. The Book of Enoch presents a different perspective on the origins of evil, the nature of the divine, and the destiny of humanity. It is a book that demands to be explored, even if it means questioning everything we thought we knew. The Book of Enoch diverges from the familiar path of mainstream religious texts. It presents a more intricate and complex view of the cosmos and the spiritual realm. The book delves into the hidden architecture of the heavens, revealing a hierarchy of angels and their roles in the divine order. This intricate cosmology challenges the simplified view of the spiritual world often presented in later canonical texts. The Book of Enoch paints a picture of a universe far stranger and more wondrous than we might imagine. The book's account of the angelic hierarchy is equally detailed. It describes different classes of angels, each with its own unique responsibilities and powers. The Book of Enoch doesn't merely mention angels, it unveils a complex celestial infrastructure. Imagine a palace, not of stone and gold, but of starlight and pure energy. This is the heavenly realm Enoch describes, a place of intricate levels and hierarchies, every detail humming with divine purpose. Earth, in this vision, is not the center. It is one world among many, tucked within a system of celestial spheres. Angels, far from being identical beings, are as varied as the stars themselves. Enoch speaks of angels who govern the elements, the winds, the tides, even the movement of the stars. The angels of Enoch's vision are not the gentle, effeminate beings often depicted in art. They are beings of awesome power, radiating light and fire, their very presence capable of inspiring both awe and terror. Enoch categorizes these celestial beings into distinct orders. There are the archangels, closest to the divine throne, their names whispered with reverence: Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel. Then there are the seraphim, burning with the fires of pure spirit, their wings said to be countless, forever singing their hymns of praise. And the cherubim, guardians of sacred knowledge and divine secrets, their forms shifting and enigmatic. They are the instruments of creation, the keepers of balance, the enforcers of divine law. Among the angels described in the Book of Enoch, none are more enigmatic, more tragic, than the Watchers. These beings, also known as the Grigori, were tasked with a crucial mission to observe and guide humanity in its infancy. The Watchers were to be our protectors, our teachers, guiding us towards a path of righteousness and enlightenment. But their proximity to humanity, their fascination with our nascent species, proved to be their undoing. They began to envy the things of men, the pleasures of the flesh, the intoxicating freedom of choice that we possessed. This envy festered, twisting their celestial nature until it blossomed into a forbidden desire. The story of the Watchers is a cautionary tale, a stark reminder that even the most radiant of beings can fall prey to temptation. The Book of Enoch, in its intricate descriptions of angels and their roles, reveals a universe in constant motion. Imagine a grand cosmic dance, each celestial body, each order of angels, moving in intricate patterns, their movements guided by invisible strings of divine decree. This is not a static, unchanging universe, but a dynamic and interconnected web of being. Humanity, far from being the central focus of this dance, is but one participant among many. The angels in this context act as intermediaries between the divine will and the physical world. They are the gears that turn the machinery of creation, the conductors of the cosmic symphony. The Book of Enoch invites us to see ourselves as integral parts of a vast and interconnected cosmos. The Book of Enoch recounts a pivotal moment in cosmic history, the descent of the Watchers to Earth. 200 of these celestial beings, led by the enigmatic Azazel, abandoned their heavenly posts and descended to Mount Hermon. This was no act of divine command, but a transgression, a willful defiance of the cosmic order. They were drawn by a force both alluring and dangerous, their growing fascination with humanity. They saw us love, hate, create, destroy, all with a fervor that their eternal existence could not replicate. They coveted what they observed, their angelic hearts stirred by desires that were never meant for them. This longing, once ignited, would burn like a wildfire, consuming their celestial purity and plunging both heaven and earth into chaos. The Watchers in their celestial existence possessed knowledge that was both wondrous and dangerous. Imagine having access to the secrets of the universe, the hidden mechanisms of creation, the language of angels themselves. At first, their interactions with humans may have been driven by a misguided sense of benevolence. They taught us astronomy, mathematics, the art of healing, but these gifts, meant to elevate us, instead became the instruments of our corruption. Knowledge, without the wisdom to use it responsibly, is a dangerous weapon. The tools that could have built a paradise were instead used to wage war, to exploit the weak, to indulge in our basest instincts. The consequences of the Watchers' transgression were swift and devastating. The intermingling of angel and human produced offspring unlike anything the world had ever seen. The Nephilim, giants of immense size and strength. These beings, born of forbidden unions, possessed a terrifying power that shook the very foundations of the earth. They became tyrants, consuming the fruits of human labor, their appetites insatiable, their wrath unstoppable. The world, once a garden of innocence, descended into chaos. Violence and corruption spread like a plague. Humanity, once guided by the gentle hand of divine providence, was now adrift in a sea of temptation and despair. The sin of the Watchers was not confined to their own actions. Like a virus, their corruption spread throughout humanity, infecting every aspect of our being. Humans, once content with their simple lives, became consumed by greed, envy, and lust for power. The arts of war and seduction, once taught with noble intentions, were twisted into tools of domination and manipulation. The very fabric of society began to unravel. Justice was perverted, the strong preyed upon the weak, and the sacred bonds of kinship were shattered. This was the legacy of the Watchers, a legacy of broken trust, shattered innocence, and a world spiraling towards destruction. The Book of Enoch presents a jarring departure from the traditional narrative of the fall of man. Instead of a solitary act of disobedience in the Garden of Eden, it offers a cosmic drama, a conflict that spills from the heavens down to earth. The origin of evil, according to this ancient text, is not simply a matter of human weakness, but a consequence of angelic transgression. The Watchers, in their descent, and their intermingling with humanity, planted the seeds of discord in a world that was still finding its footing. They introduced not only knowledge and technology, but also a new kind of awareness, a comprehension of good and evil that was previously absent. This knowledge, far from being liberating, became a double-edged sword. The Watchers, in their fall from grace, became conduits for this darkness, unwittingly unleashing a cosmic plague upon an unsuspecting world. The story of the Watchers is not just a tale of angelic transgression, it is a parable about the nature of disobedience itself. The Watchers, bound by their oaths to the divine, chose to defy the cosmic order, to indulge in desires that were forbidden to them. Their actions, driven by pride and a thirst for forbidden knowledge, had far-reaching consequences that extended far beyond their own individual fates. This act of cosmic disobedience, this rebellion against the established hierarchy of heaven, sent shockwaves through the universe. The Watchers, in their pursuit of knowledge and experience, had unwittingly upset the delicate balance of creation. Their sin was not merely a personal failing, but a cosmic tragedy. The Book of Enoch suggests that true obedience lies not in blind submission, but in a deep understanding of one's place within the grand tapestry of creation. One of the most unsettling aspects of the Book of Enoch's account of the fall is the implication that humanity's free will, our capacity for choice, was somehow compromised by the actions of the Watchers. If these celestial beings with their advanced knowledge and seductive powers influenced the course of human events, were our choices truly our own? Did the Watchers, in their misguided attempts to enlighten us, inadvertently rob us of our innocence, our ability to choose between right and wrong without external influence? The Book of Enoch doesn't offer easy answers to these questions. Instead, it presents a complex and troubling scenario where the lines between free will and manipulation become blurred. This ambiguity challenges our understanding of sin and responsibility. If our choices were influenced by forces beyond our control, can we be held accountable for the consequences? The Book of Enoch suggests that the answer is not so simple. While external factors may play a role in shaping our desires and actions, ultimately the choice to succumb to temptation or to resist it lies within each individual. Section 4. Echoes in the Darkness. The Book of Enoch, despite its exclusion from the mainstream biblical canon, continues to resonate with readers across the centuries. Its themes of angelic transgression, forbidden knowledge, and the origins of evil tap into primal fears and fascinations that transcend time and culture. The story of the Watchers in particular continues to echo in our collective consciousness, serving as a cautionary tale about the seductive nature of power and the potential for even the most righteous to fall from grace. Perhaps the enduring power of the Book of Enoch lies in its willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about the human condition. It doesn't shy away from the darkness that resides within us all, the potential for corruption that exists even in the most sacred of realms. It reminds us that the battle between good and evil is not confined to some distant battlefield, but is fought within each of us, every day. The Book of Enoch, whether taken as literal history or allegorical myth, serves as a powerful reminder of the fragility of our existence, the precarious balance between order and chaos that governs the universe. It is a call to vigilance, to self-awareness, to a deep understanding of the consequences of our choices, both individually and collectively. It is a book that whispers of ancient secrets, of cosmic dramas, and of the enduring struggle between light and darkness that continues to shape our world. Section 1. Visions of the End. The Book of Enoch plunges into apocalyptic prophecy, depicting cataclysmic events and the fabric of reality unraveling. Enoch describes visions of celestial alignments gone awry, stars plummeting, and the sun and moon faltering. These are signs of divine judgment, but also glimpses of hope and renewal. Section 2. The Unveiling of Time. Enoch's visions reveal time as fluid and cyclical, not linear. Imagine a spiral scroll, each loop an epic in creation, cycles of judgment and renewal, darkness and light, a divine plan of creation and destruction. The end is a transition, a new beginning. Central to Enoch's apocalyptic vision is the image of the divine throne, a symbol of ultimate authority and perfect justice. Imagine a throne forged not of gold or jewels, but of pure light, radiating with an intensity that consumes all darkness. Before this throne all souls must stand, their deeds laid bare, their hearts weighed on scales of cosmic balance. Enoch describes a courtroom of cosmic proportions, where angels act as scribes, meticulously recording every thought, word, and deed. No act of kindness, no matter how small, goes unnoticed, just as no act of cruelty, no matter how cleverly concealed, escapes the divine gaze. It is a scene that inspires both awe and terror, for it speaks to the inescapable accountability that awaits us all. The Book of Enoch suggests that we are not merely biological organisms living out our brief spans on a random planet. We are souls on a journey, and our choices, our actions have eternal consequences. But even in the face of such judgment, the Book of Enoch offers a glimmer of hope. For it is said that standing beside the throne of judgment is the Son of Man, a figure of immense compassion and mercy who intercedes on behalf of humanity, pleading for our redemption. Enoch's vision is not just destruction, but transformation, a cosmic rebirth. Imagine a world washed clean of suffering. The old order has passed away, replaced by peace and beauty, a new heaven and earth. where righteousness reigns. Humanity lives in harmony with nature and each other. This new creation merges the physical and spiritual. The Book of Enoch offers a message of hope. Even in darkness, the potential for renewal remains. Humanity's story ends in redemption and light. The Book of Enoch, despite its antiquity and profound themes, occupies a peculiar space within religious history. Revered by some, rejected by others, its exclusion from the mainstream biblical canon raises intriguing questions about the formation of religious doctrine and the potential suppression of alternative narratives. Imagine a group of scholars, gathered in the flickering lamplight of an ancient scriptorium, debating the inclusion or exclusion of various texts from what will become the definitive holy book. The early church fathers, tasked with the monumental task of establishing a unified Christian doctrine, faced a daunting array of texts, each claiming divine inspiration, each offering a different perspective on the nature of God, humanity, and the cosmos. The Book of Enoch, with its complex angelology, its startling accounts of fallen angels, and its alternative explanations for the origins of evil, may have presented a challenge to the streamlined narrative these early theologians sought to construct. Its inclusion, they may have feared, would have introduced threads of dissonance into the tapestry of faith they were meticulously weaving. The book's vibrant, often unsettling imagery, its exploration of forbidden knowledge and cosmic secrets, might have been deemed too radical, too disruptive for a nascent religion grappling with internal divisions and external threats. The Book of Enoch delves into realms of knowledge that many, both in ancient times and today, might consider forbidden or dangerous. It speaks of angelic hierarchies, cosmic mechanisms, and the secrets of creation, knowledge that, according to the book itself, led to the downfall of the Watchers. Imagine a library filled with books bound in iron chains, their pages whispered to contain knowledge so powerful, so potentially disruptive, that it must be kept hidden from the uninitiated. This emphasis on hidden knowledge, on the potential for spiritual and moral corruption through the acquisition of certain types of information, may have made the early church fathers wary. The Gnostic tradition, prevalent in the early centuries of Christianity, placed great emphasis on esoteric knowledge as a path to salvation, a concept that was ultimately deemed heretical by the emerging Orthodox Church. The Book of Enoch, while not explicitly Gnostic, shares some thematic similarities with Gnostic texts, particularly in its exploration of forbidden knowledge and its potential to both illuminate and corrupt. This association, whether real or perceived, may have contributed to the book's exclusion from the canon, as church leaders sought to distance themselves from doctrines deemed heretical or dangerous to the faith. The Book of Enoch, if taken as true, presents a challenge to traditional power structures, both religious and secular. Its depiction of fallen angels, beings of immense power who defy the divine order, could be interpreted as subversive, even blasphemous, by those in positions of authority. Imagine a king, his crown a symbol of earthly power, gazing up at the night sky, now no longer a source of comfort, but a reminder of the unseen forces that hold sway over even the mightiest of rulers. The book's account of the Watchers, their descent to earth, their intermingling with humanity, and their eventual punishment, could be seen as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition, the potential for even the most exalted beings to succumb to temptation and abuse their power. This message, while potentially inspiring to the downtrodden and marginalized, might have been perceived as threatening to those who benefited from the existing social and religious hierarchies. The Book of Enoch, in its exploration of power dynamics, both celestial and earthly, offered a vision of the cosmos that did not necessarily align with the interests of those in positions of authority. The exclusion of the Book of Enoch from the biblical canon was not deliberate suppression, but a gradual omission, a calculated silence. Early church fathers prioritized certain texts, shaping Christian thought. The Book of Enoch, with its complex cosmology and challenging concepts, was deemed too esoteric, its truths hidden in plain sight, waiting for those brave enough to listen. The Book of Enoch stands as a stark reminder that history is written by the victors, challenging our understanding of the world. Its revelations about fallen angels and forbidden knowledge stand in silent defiance of mainstream narratives. Imagine a lone scholar in a musty archive, carefully unrolling a forgotten scroll, realizing he holds a key to hidden truths. The search for truth is an ongoing process, fraught with uncertainty and doubt. The Book of Enoch remains an enigma, a collection of ancient whispers echoing through time. Its origins are shrouded in mystery, its true purpose debated. Imagine a vast starry sky, each star a question, a mystery yet to be unraveled. Did the authors intend their words to be taken literally or as allegory? Perhaps the answer lies in a blend of history and myth. The Book of Enoch challenges us to approach mysteries with humility and curiosity. Its unanswered questions are its greatest gift, urging us to embrace the unknown.